see the way they hate. And I know better than to listen to the people who are calling us slaves. I can feel the sunlight shining.
Oh, good morning, everyone. My name's Brian, and today is Thursday, February 22nd, 2024, and this is episode 639 of the Lots Project podcast, and it's titled Covert Sting. And I'll be chatting about some more products that showed up yesterday, the day before. Some more TikTok conspiracies are on the list. A little sleuthing about the local area and much, much more. First, let's check out who's in the live chat, who's hanging out with Coffee Crew. Grab a cup and hang out for a little bit. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing? Pippin early, big smiles, and happy Friday Eve, dudes in light. I see what you did there. Of yesterday and last Saturday's events, today's playlist will be songs about smoke and fire. Smoke on the Water, the Bloodhound Gang, Soft Touch. No, that's not what was the Bloodhound remake of the Roof's on Fire. I don't think that was the title of it, but yeah, you got a bunch, man. You got a bunch. So what's the deal? Is someone out for you? Is someone out to get you? Good morning, Pickle Pete. Let's hear it for Big B from Tennessee. I don't think it's Tennessee State. I'm not going to college or anything. Mike's Homestead swinging in. Mike's Homestead, how we doing? Hunter hanging out over on Twitch, battling all the bots over there. Good morning, Rewilder Life and Backwoods Butcher. All you do is mention conspiracy, and the guy's got radar ears, and he comes flying in. So good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and we're back here again having some coffee and starting the day out right. Looks like Pickle Pete saying that he's getting used to getting up this early and getting all sorts of stuff done. This morning time is definitely a productive time. Corey actually switched her work hours to shift a little earlier and get out a little earlier, and it just works. I think it works for me. It works for her. Pickle Pete's showing it works for him. Maybe we're all supposed to get up early and pound out some work and go to bed at a reasonable time. I don't know. All right. Well, let's get into it. What's in the cup today? I'm still messing around with some blends with I really landed on the GSD post blended with the Tanzanian peaberry. I've been hitting it with the light Tanzanian. I've been hitting it with Rachel says you all thought we were nuts. I've been an early guy. If I had the choice for work, at least, I was much preferable. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze, guys. I know it's coming. Excuse me. There it is. I've always been preferable with the work. I do like to sleep in every once in a while, like once a week maybe, and just get caught back up because I don't fall asleep at night. That's the other problem. But I've been working on these post blends with the GSD and the Tanzanian peaberry. I've been hitting the light peaberry with it. It is it's fantastic. And this is like determining what is the best of the best tasting stuff I've had. really. And I've been messing with the light, I've been messing with the medium, and it's almost as though the higher I go or the darker I go with the GSD, with that peaberry, it's getting better. So we got some testing going on. We have something spinning up, a little bit of interest in my brain. Might have pursued a few things yesterday, so keep an eye out. Maybe some coffee news coming up soon. We'll see. We will see. Pickle Pete says, "Don't tell the kids we're building the world while they sleep." Yep. I'm not sleeping with this coffee. What you got going on there? Getting ready for work. Throughout their life, so many were like, "Why are you up at 4?" Because we're done with work at 1. Yeah, for sure. Um, all right. So right now, this morning, this is a solid mix, 2/3 GSD, 1/3 light peaberry. It's phenomenal. I'm really liking the darker though. I'm liking the medium, and not as a standalone, but I think in a blend, the dark peaberry. The dark peaberry is going to be a winner with the GSD. All right. That's in the cup. List today, it's pretty solid list. We're gonna get back into some of the TikTok conspiracy theories that we missed out on yesterday because we only got to one, because they are very interesting. I got a couple more on the list, and we might just hit one today. But before that, I wanted to talk about some products I got in the mail and some ideas I had with them. I got to be doing content about them. I got to come up with ways to use these things. I kind of talked about it with those acoustic panels that I got in the mail, the expandable acoustic panels. Well, the last 2 days I've got some really cool products that I'm really excited about testing, and that's probably going to happen today, tomorrow, and over the weekend. But yesterday in the mail came let me grab it here. The first thing was this piece of exercise equipment. I got a piece of exercise equipment in the mail. You guys aren't going to believe it. It's this big. You guys are watching on the video, you can see it. It's like an X with 2 handles on it. I was super impressed. These guys were really excited when I reached out. I was like, "Hey, I'm in an RV. I'm looking to do a little working out. You got any equipment?" They had a bunch of different stuff they had listed up on the associates program, or the Creator Connection program. And they're like, "Yeah, we'll send you something out. We really like RVers. It's a really compact little piece of equipment." Yeah, it's called the ISO bow. It's all isometrics. Basically, it's 2 handles. 2 handles, and you give yourself a little workout like this. Came with this nice little packet. Excuse me. Little packet here with a bunch of exercises. There's actually a 10 week. It's a 10 week strength and stretching program, 70-day challenge. I guess that would be 10 weeks. Yeah, 7 days a week. It was 70-day challenge. So I'm thinking I might give it a whirl and see what it's like. But they really market it towards people that are in offices, to put in your desk drawer, to hang out with in small spaces. And Rachel's wondering how it works with giants. Well, you'll find out. You will find out how it works with me, and then we'll extrapolate that out to whatever size giant may be coming. So I'm excited to mess around with that. Isometrics has been something that I've went back and forth with over the years, especially being in positions when I was driving for so long. You get really stagnant, and you look for stuff to do when you got 2-3 hour diet. You got you got like a 2-hour drive, or you're in the vehicle for 8 hours out of the 10 hours you're working, and there's really not a whole lot of movement going on. I went down the road looking into isometrics and resistance training, I guess, holding muscles, releasing them. I also looked into it when I was control room operator and I was sitting in an office chair at a computer for 12-hour shifts. It just helped. I mean, I felt that I got benefit out of it. And then oh no. Um, and so, isometrics was interesting. So when the guy was like, "Yeah, we got some equipment that would be perfect for an RV," I'm like, "Oh, okay." He sends it out. I'm like, "Yeah, this is pretty good. Like this thing, like literally could roll up in and stick in your sock." So man, if it works, if it helps to stretch, if I can stretch with it at a minimum, I'll be happy. I'll be happy for sure. So second thing I got that was really exciting that I'm excited to market it to some people that I used to be and that I struggled with was I hooked up with this company called Decibels, um, DECIBULLZ, Decibels, and it's a moldable earplug. And back in those jobs I was talking about in the industrial jobs, industrial maintenance, even in the tech world, I had to wear earplugs all the time. It was pretty ridiculously loud, and it earplugs never fit me right. I didn't like them. I didn't like the disposable little foam ones that you spin up in your finger and you stick in. They expand. Hated those. Um, the reusable ones with the band. I mean, I've tried them all. I never felt comfortable with them in. So I'm excited to give these a try to mold them up to my ear. They have different inserts for different decibel levels. They have different types. They have different models and types on their website, but these are pretty much the stock ones. I'm excited to shoot them out to some of my old friends that are in the safety world, still in factories and industrial maintenance and things like that, and see what they think after I give them a run. And then all the shooting folks and things that just don't wear earplugs because they don't like how they feel. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Ah, there we go. There we go. Um, Pickle P says, "Can you test the new the earplugs for concerts, and I'll win them for you on a giveaway?" Yeah, I mean they have. Man, no, I had dog hair in my mouth, and so I thought I would be considerate and take myself down off the. There it is. I got it. I'll see if you guys can see this. See that? It's even bent in half for you. Right angle. That was in my mouth, dog hair just hanging out there, and I was digging in my mouth, so I figured I'd shut the camera off and be considerate. Um, all right. Rachel said that her daughter uses the loop ring. Loves them. I'm interested in how they work for musicians. Okay, so they have different levels. I mean, obviously they didn't send me out the best ones they have, but Decibels makes they do make them for percussion, loud bang. So like shooting, they do make them for musicians. They do also make a model with a ventricular tube, I think it was what it was called, that can be used with radios. They make all sorts of different pretty cool models. So I'm most interested in the moldable section that fits in your ear, and then there's an insert plug that goes in the middle. So I don't know if I could solve the earplug, if Decibels solve the earplug issue for me. I know tons and tons of guys that would be very, very happy with being able to have a pair that's comfortable when you have to wear them for 8 to 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 15 hours a day. So Pickle Pete was wondering if I was letting the dog out or getting UPS. Rewilder Life said, "Who would have thought orchestras kill your hearing?" Yeah, oh for sure, for sure. One of my ears, I think, is probably damaged. My OSHA hearing tests were pretty stable throughout my career, but I do know that one side is worse than the other, and it was from bartending an extended period of time in the same bar, in the same position with a live band to my right all the time. I can just tell the difference, and I think it was just that constant speakers in my right ear. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Eargasms. Hunter says he's going to stick with the cheap ones. They have a string, and I'm not absolutely livid when I lose them. Yeah, I think these are made, man, to go in, and just stay in. And they come with a carrying case to throw in your pocket and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. Licking the dog off the cam. Rewiler Life says maybe you could get your husband to wear them. Man, machine shop? He doesn't wear earplugs in a machine shop. Does he wear muffs or anything? Huh. I don't know. Oh, she's got tinnitus. Rachel's daughter's got some sort of tinnitus going on or something. She says she had to quit working at a coffee shop because the noise made her ears ring. Yeah. Yep. Hunter's wondering if they have a Bluetooth upgrade. They might actually. I was scrolling through the products. I was scrolling through products. I think they have a product insert actually right here. They have these ones I got. They have a percussive filter one. They have a high fidelity filter. Pro high fidelity filter is available for musicians, professionals, and anyone who requires extreme sound accuracy. So they have decibel. Okay, that's you. Perfect. They have decibel reduction with no loss in sound quality. They also have some acoustic tube earpieces. That are for like your radio comms. Pickle Pete says the high fidelities and the high fidelity pros are for the concert. So yeah, I'm excited, and they got radio earpieces, upgrade kits. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm excited to mold them up. I know I'm gonna have Corey help me get them molded because I'm a little when I'm trying to do this shit and film it, but we'll get them made and see what happens. The nice part about the decibels is they're remoldable. From what I read, a lot of them you mold up, and then after you mold it, it's done. Like you get one and done shot. These you can remold them and put them. So yeah, concerts, football games, shit like that, man. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. What else? So that was the day before. Yesterday I went to the post office because we had our supplies for our paracord projects that were spinning up. We had some carabiners, some key rings, some like split key rings that we're gonna make some lanyards, some things like that, some other little projects we're coming up with. And so I went to the post office because I saw those delivered, and lo and behold, I had 2 more packages came in from companies along with the stuff I actually ordered, and I had no idea what it was. I had a rough idea. I have like this a bunch of people that were like, yeah, we'll send you something out. And some of them I'm like, man, I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen and when they're going to show up. Pickle Pete says happy 420 and Rewilder Life was wondering if she missed March. No, you just didn't travel back in time to the West Coast where it's actually 420 in the morning. But then I get these 2 boxes. The post office lady's like, hey, you got 3 boxes. I was like, oh, 3? Cool. It's like Christmas every time I go there because I don't know what's going to be showing up. First thing that showed up, I think I had been spinning on how to use it, how to make content with this product they were sending out. So I'll show you what it is. This here is a mini GPS tracker. Not an AirPod, not an AirPod or anything like that. This is like an actual high-end GPS tracker that hooks to an app on your phone. People use it. It seems like their main customers probably freight shippers or people with equipment or fleet vehicles or construction equipment. They toss these in there. You can pull up the location of your shit at any time. They also mention tracking your kids if they're out in the car, having it in your vehicles. I'm thinking they don't want you to talk about this, but I'm guessing probably do some sort of, man, I wonder where my wife is going during the day because I think she's awfully smiley when I get home from work. If you know what I mean. Anyway, I've been thinking about ways to use it. One that I'm going to test out that I'm excited about is, if you guys remember when we first got out here and I started going out to Toolman Tim's property, Delinquent Scully, when I would go out there, I didn't have cell service. I don't have cell service a lot of places around here. And Corey and I were making contingency plans like, what if? We have an older truck. What if it breaks down? What if it won't start? What if I get hurt? What if one of those happen, but you don't know which one? So you're coming to look for me, but you don't know where I'm at. I'm curious if this works without cell signal because I feel from what I can read so far, I haven't dug in, that it runs off GPS satellite and then from the satellite goes to 4G. So if your phone has signal, you'll be able to get the location of the item. Hunter says, bless you. She says, thank you, Hunter. Jesus. So I'm wondering if the tracker doesn't have signal, if it still puts out the signal to the phone as long as the phone has signal. So I'm wondering if scenarios like Backwoods says, keep it down back there. He says, shut the fuck up, Kyle. If he says you're ruining everything. So I'm wondering if something happens to me, something happens to the truck, and not just in the Tim scenario, but anywhere the truck could break down or something could happen. If I know this works and it's in the vehicle, and I don't show up when, we set our rough parameters, we always doing that. Hey, if you don't see me by 7:00, maybe start looking because we have some work to do to go because we have one vehicle. So if something goes down, we're going to have to get a hold of somebody with a vehicle, then go searching. If we have this pinpoint for use between us to really know where we're at, I think that would be very valuable. So I'm excited to test that out for that safety scenario. But man, there is just a ton of different things. And the company was nice enough to send out the tracker and then give me a 30-day trial with the app because it is a subscription fee. It's just like a cell phone. If you're going to use their satellites, you got to pay the piper. But they gave me a 30-day free trial to use the app, to get some content, to test it out, to do different scenarios. So if you guys got any other ideas of how to use that, Kyle, you're right. We're watching Survivor to support you, so you got to understand like how she feels about you. He actually wrote in the comments, "Love you too, Corey," before you said that, and she knows I'm her favorite. It's like the little the special ed kid. You just gotta love him. Pickle Pete says, "Ask the UPS dude to pocket it for the day." But this is my covert sting that I was planning on doing. This is my sting. This is my sting. I'm gonna slip this into the UPS guy's truck at some point. I stick it on his truck. And my problem is I don't know if he keeps the same truck. I mean, I guess we'll find out real quick. But when he says he's attempting to deliver my package and he's actually at a Mexican restaurant, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna covert sting this sumbitch for misringing my packages. I'm gonna start calling him and go, "Hey, why aren't you moving? You could have made it to the post office before they closed." Pickle Pete says he's gonna get assigned a new truck and then I'll have a new game. Yeah, I mean, I really think what's going on a lot of the times is, and this is from kind of reliable sources that live near the depot where they have the trucks, is they have trucks sitting there loaded every day. So a lot of the times it gets scanned for out for delivery and the truck never rolls. It gets scanned when it gets put on the truck and then it's already out for delivery for the next day. So when they come home or when they get back to the shop, everything in there just gets scanned as out for delivery tomorrow or something like that. I don't know. I don't understand it. It doesn't help that the post office here is only open for 4 hours a day. Like I understand that there's a limited window for him to be there, and it's not his top priority. So yeah, it could be fun though. But man, I was thinking like they were saying that a lot of people that do high-end freight shipments buy these and ship them with their packages. And literally when a customer calls and says, "Hey, where's my delivery?" you can click on your phone, pull it up and say, "It's at the intersection of 7th and 5th. It'll be there in 12 minutes." Now, for an Amazon delivery, that really doesn't make sense. But for high-end equipment, for direct ship, for freight that's been all over the country, you can toss one of these things in there. It says that it has different lengths of time that it pings its location. So you can set it depending on how long you want the battery to last to ping the satellite every second, every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, every 30 seconds. And depending on how much it's pinging, it will, the battery will last for like up to 14 days. So that's pretty cool. They also make models that you can wire into a vehicle for like fleet vehicles and then also put in that OBD2 port. So Pickle Pete says there'll be a new conspiracy theory at UPS headquarters. Somehow, when you get assigned truck 17, the big lumbering Sasquatch comes out of the woods with a patch hat and looks at your truck. Backwoods says, "Are you guys seeing that homeless guy following Jimmy driving around town?" Why is that red truck always behind the UPS guy? Oh no. And yeah, so then I got one more thing. Yesterday. Actually, two things, but they go together. I'm excited about these two. You guys, what do you guys think about ratchet straps? You guys excited about ratchet straps? I am excited to try these out. They look big and bulky and honking big, and I haven't taken the rubber band off them yet, so they're all neatly packed. But if you know what these are, I am super excited to try these retractable ratchet straps. So this is a spring-loaded reel in here, and it pulls out, and then you can press the button to recall the strap. You yeah, it's I'm excited. I'm excited. I've seen these. I've seen them reviewed. Um and I'm excited to try them. I think that they're going to work great. These are 10-foot long, 1,200-pound brake strength and 400-pound load strength on the ratchet strap. So pretty bulky, pretty significant, and then it stores. And this is the big thing for us, is getting them to store like this and not get all tangled up and like that. Pickle P says, how's it do with salt water? I don't know, dude. I just opened it yesterday and there is no salt water to be seen here. So I can't tell you quite yet with salt water how they go. But the thing that came with these that I'm super excited about too is these soft straps. Look similar to that exercise piece of equipment. Basically, it's a loop on one end, a loop on the other end, and a well-stitched center here. I looked at these and I was like, well, what the hell are these going to be good for? And I'm wondering if they were like extenders for the ratchet strap. And then I looked at the package and I was like, oh, you ever know you're trying to like hold down the handlebars of a motorcycle or something like that, and you wrap the ratchet strap around it and you ratchet strap it and it never tightens up, just like cinches down on itself? There you go. Loop soft pull, or soft straps are what they're called, soft ties. And I think they're great. And I was testing them out yesterday, and I went like this. I'm going to market these things to every dominatrix I can find. Look at that, guys. And I'm going to tell you, no chafing, no burning, no rub burns. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a great way for restraints. Could they hold a pig door shut? Could they hold a pig door shut? How much do your pigs weigh, Kyle? How much do your pigs weigh? Pole hookup. But yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, these are going to come in handy. Those retractable straps come with 4 of them in the kit, and then they also sent me out another set of 4. Is exciting. So, yeah, products to do videos. I'm excited. Still have the cube. I got blasted. You're gonna have to use more than one strap. He says they're 400 pounds plus, and he's seen them flip full 55-gallon drums. So now you're gonna have to use multiple straps to keep that door shut. I got a nasty comment on my. I don't know if it was really nasty. It was just a dick comment on one of my videos yesterday. So I showed you guys the cube last week, the little flashlight battery bank thing that I got, and I did the testing video. Well, not the testing video. It was just like, let's open this up. Literally, the video has me holding the package with it in it, and it shows me with a knife opening it. So obviously, I hadn't had it out and messed around with it and tested it. The video says, let's open up the cube. Going through it, I'm dicking around with it. First thoughts, touching it, feeling the texture of the outside. First impressions, looking at the ports and how it has a beveled edge. And I went to turn it on, and it wasn't charged. It just came in the fucking package. It wasn't charged. The light didn't come on. And I said in the video, Oh, look at that. It's not charged. Gonna have to charge it up and do another video. Some jackwaffle comments and says, doing a review of a light and you can't even turn it on. What good's that? You know, when Spearco and Tim and everybody kind of goes down that road and says, the people giving you all the advice, when you go to their channel, they ain't got jack shit for videos. Yeah. I'm like, what do you want from me, man? Literally, the video was about taking it out of the package. I cannot help it if they didn't. I did not know if they had charged it for me or not before I opened the package. Did not specify on the outside of the package. I was not sure if I was going to be able to turn it on or turn it off. I was like, really, man? Really? Whatever. Jesus. Oh, the world of being coupon code him. I don't have anything I'm selling, really. I mean, comfrey's on sale on Etsy, guys. If you want to sale, or it's the same price on the website minus the Etsy fees, and you can pay with Bitcoin if you want. thelotsproject.com for all your comfrey needs. We have roots, we have crowns, we have whole plants. Go check it out today. That's thelotsproject.com. Use coupon code dumb shit that wants me to turn the light on with no battery power for 0% off. Shit. Oh, so those are the products. I'm excited to dig into those, and I'm excited for one that I got a message yesterday. I sent it to Brian and Kyle when I got it. I'm really excited for the possibilities of one. You know, you reach out to companies and you look at their product and you're like, oh, this could be really handy. And then you look at the price and you're like, and I look at my my subscriber numbers, my reach, and all of that, like what they're looking for. They're doing value for value evaluations where they're saying, you know, if I send out $100 product to this guy, how many sales are we going to get from it? How many eyes are we going to get from it? And so I really look at things, and, you know, $1,000 tool or something, I'm like, you know, I'm worth it. But really, I put myself in the company's shoes, and if they're like, probably not, or your genre doesn't fit, or, you know, there's 100 reasons why they could say no, but you still ask. I still ask anyway. Well, I found this really cool little product. I was like, this would be really cool. It would fit. And if it's too big, if it's too bulky, if it's something I can't take on, I'm sure I already know 4 or 5 people that would happily take this thing. So I reached out, not expecting to hear anything back at all. Like I probably in this creator connections section of Amazon, there is a direct messaging thing with the companies, and I would probably say I have 100 open messages between the ones that have replied and sent stuff out and the ones that have no reply and the other ones that are like, yeah, no, not a right fit. Perfect. I take 10 minutes a day and kind of scan them, and anything I see that would really fit, I say, hey, I have a copy and paste thing that says, this is who I am, this is what I have, this is what I'm doing. Here's my socials, here's my Amazon storefront. Check it out. Do you have any products you want to send out? Because I will not review a product without actually touching it. Some say yes, some say no. Perfect. So I sent my stock message off to this company, not expecting to hear anything. And usually it's like 3 or 4 days before they get back to you. I think they really they get a ton of interaction. So I'm sitting there yesterday and I flip open my I I refreshed my my messenger on there, and I had a little red dot, and I was like, oh cool, I got 100 messages waiting for replies. I wonder what it is. And sure as shit, it was the one I had just sent earlier that morning. And the guy's like, hey man, love your stuff. I think it would work great. I think yeah, give me your address and I will send one right out. Cool. I mean, it's not a like a $1,000 product by any means. That's $250 at least on Amazon. So I mean, it's a significant, like, here you go for nothing. Like, legitimately, if I didn't make a video or anything about it, there's no contractual anything in this. It's like, hey, you want to send me out a product and I'll do some content? Like, we both benefit from it, so it makes sense that I will. But there's no, like, and there's no reporting thing where if I don't do content, they go, oh, bad strike, bad review, something like that. Anyway, that's not my intention. I'm not just trying to get free shit. I don't need more free shit. I'm going to be giving away most of this shit. But what I'm getting is a pellet-fired pizza oven. Pellet-fired pizza oven. I don't know how big it is. I could look it up. I was just impressed. I didn't look up how big the pizza is, but basically make your own pizza, artisan pizza. It's a stainless steel. It looks like a stainless steel box with a pizza stone in it that runs on hardwood grill pellets, smoker pellets. Runs at like 650 degrees. It says a small artisan pizza that you make yourself. You throw in there, cook in 2 minutes. Man, it looks super simple to use. It comes with all the accessory kits to get it rolling, to get it going. Instructions. It comes with the pizza platter thing. I can't remember what the fucking name of it is off the top of my head. The big spatula that you put the pizza in and out with. Yeah, it comes with one of those. I'm excited, guys. I'm going to roll into making my own pizzas on Thursday nights instead of buying Charlie's. And then once I get it perfected, maybe I'll roll up and show old Charlie what I can do. Hey, Charlie, I ain't ordering a pizza tonight, but man, I got one for you to try. Pellet-fired wood pellet-fired pizza from Pellet Head Po' Boy Pizza Oven. The name is just solid. Peel. Thanks, Digger. Good morning, by the way. Thanks for swinging in. Pizza peel. Yes, that is what it's called. That big old fucking spatula thing. The pizza peel. I'm excited. I'm excited for this thing. And like I said, if it's too big, I got plenty of places that will. I got plenty of places that that Kyle. I got plenty of places. Oh, don't trouble yourself with a song for me, Brian. You don't need to bother yourself with a song for me. Oh, all right. Well, that's what I got coming. That's the product update. Look forward to that. If you guys have any questions, you have any things you want to see about any of these, if you're curious about anything about them, and you want me to do specific stuff, make specific videos on any of it, let me know, and I'll be sure to put those in my notes to get it covered in there. My audience is first, and then the general audience is what it is. So I don't get feedback from them. You guys can reach out and let me know if there's anything specific you want to know about these products. And as always, when I get the videos up, like them, share them, comment, all that fun stuff. Let's move on to some more TikTok conspiracies from yesterday. So I had a list. We got to 1 out of the 4. We got to 1 out of the 4, which is fine. This is stuff I don't mind talking about, and it is laundry day today, so I will be loading up the list with more. We can pursue these on a regular basis, but One on the list for today, the one that tops the list today. Do you guys want to talk? You guys want to talk Trump, or do you want to talk lizard people? I'm gonna pour some coffee here and let somebody chime in. If we get the first topic to hit two people, we'll go that way. We will talk either Trump or lizard people first two, because if we get one of each, they're tied. Kyle knows all this stuff with Survivor. Like if there's three people, the first 1 to 2 wins. Right, Kyle? Is that how it goes? Yeah. 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 Everybody's on a delay there. Kyle says his phone's going to be blowing up. Yeah, probably between 11 and 1, your phone is going to be just flipping, going off for sure. Pickle Pete votes lizard people. Backwoods says, who's going to make the fire in the tie? I don't know. That's if Rewilder Life solidifies it. It's lizard people. Today is lizard people. We'll be talking about lizard people. This was a conspiracy theory that I saw on TikTok a couple days ago, and I kind of watched the whole thing. I watched the video and the whole thing, and yeah. So this revolves around something called the prison planet theory. And I don't know if any of you in the video audience, in the live audience, have heard of the prison planet theory. I had not heard it referred to as exactly that. I had heard several pieces of this together that that kind of is the same story. And conspiracy theories and legends and things like that often happen that way. You hear bits and pieces of it. Like, I am not going to be telling this story exactly accurate as to who I heard it from, because it's there. I mean, it's out. I want to say it's out there, but it's there. It's there. Prison planet theory is a theory that there are the reptilian people. The reptilian people are who are keeping us prisoners. Who's keeping us prisoners? The lizard people. The lizard people are aliens. They are extraterrestrials. They live either out in outer space in other planets, or they live in the side of the Earth. Prison Pickle P says it is a prison planet. Yes, for different reasons than this is, I think. Well, not really. You're in tune with some things. So the lizard people, and they went down the line of all the different historical societies that had lizards represented in some way or form in hieroglyphics, in stories, in gods, in whatever ruling higher power or influential beings in their society. There was always something that was lizard like, or part lizard, or all lizard. So the lizard people, what they're interested in is harvesting our energy. And that's why we're prisoners. And this whole theory revolves around the fact that the lizard people have us contained on this planet. They're harvesting our low frequency vibrations as energy. They're using us. We're basically a farm on this planet. We all talk about that we're a tax farm, which is true. I mean, it is. You're a tax farm. But it's greater. It's like more evil than that. And they're harvesting our energy. The low frequency the low frequency energy that these people theorize that they were harvesting is produced with anxiety, anger, stress, worry. everything except being the light, being centered, being in the moment, happy, any of that angst, any of that negative energy puts off low frequency vibrations. And that is what they theorize is the reason that everything is always trying to irritate you. It was a reason for the shift in the frequency of music. It was Rewilder Life says, man, they have some fuel. That's their point. Pickle Pete says terrorism, anger, irritants, stress. I mean, there is something to do with that. Hey, good morning, John Palmer. Welcome to the Reptilian Low Frequency Vibration Energy Harvesting Show. So, Rewilder Life says the lizards are why I'm barefoot. And let's explore that a little bit, Rachel. Let's explore that just a little bit. So, I'm not giving credence to the lizard people. I mean, who am I to say? Who am I to say? I'm just here observing the world go round. I'm observing what people think, what they throw out there. I'm putting it into my brain. I'm letting it rattle around. There's plenty of room for it to bounce around. And then it is what it is. Like, does it matter really to me if it's true or not? Not unless a lizard's going to come and just like hang out with me, a lizard person, and be like, yeah, hey, we're harvesting all this energy. Like, what difference does it make on a big scale? All I can do is take care of myself. But let's explore this for a second. Rewilder mentioned barefoot. I went pretty much barefoot all last winter. I made a big transition. Like, I started as I was unceremoniously let go of my job before we took off in the RV. I really went on the barefoot path because I couldn't be barefoot in an industrial setting. So I went barefoot at the farm before we took off. I did as much barefoot as I could as we left, and then when we got to Texas, I really pretty much spent all winter barefoot, which was fantastic. I miss it. I miss it a lot. I can't wait to be on a property where I can be barefoot all the time again. This isn't practical here. So the change in my state, I would say, my mood, my muscle fatigue. I don't want to say fatigue. The way I felt overall in general, from head to toe, both mood, both anxiety level, I guess is what you could call it, like that like that you get in your muscles, that's always gone after you work out. Just that pent up energy. It was all gone all the time. I was less angry. I was less irritable. I felt better, but I wasn't doing anything different other than being barefoot. And I think I was exchanging that energy with the earth. I think we're pent up in shoes and we're insulated so we don't lose that energy. Do I think this? Maybe. I don't know. I said I think. I'm wondering, are we batteries for this low vibration energy? Are we billions of batteries around the world? And if the more we can insulate them, you can throw shoes on them, you can keep them from dissipating the energy into the earth. They can hold us as little lightning rods until we explode, or somehow they harvest it. I don't know. Just throwing them out here, guys. I don't know. But it's a thought. I mean, I have pretty much personal experience in the fact that when I went barefoot and it discharged all that built up energy, I did feel a lot better. Are we a bunch of batteries? Hunter says, does it count when I touch the ground in a unit? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Grounding blankets, grounding your feet. Doesn't necessarily have to be barefoot. Barefoot was and it's weird because barefoot living and grounding, it's kind of like square rectangle. Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square. If you're living barefoot, you're grounding all the time, just by default, because you don't have any fucking shoes on. But just because you're grounding doesn't mean you have to live barefoot. You can take the time to go out and stand on the earth. You can take and run a wire from the blanket with conductive properties to the outside and put it in the ground. Like they don't have to be done together. It helps. Hunter says, get those diabetes socks with the copper fibers. Yeah, that would work as long as you don't wear shoes. And if you're not going to wear shoes, just go barefoot. Mike's home says, thinking about buying a grounding mat for the office. I wouldn't say it was a bad idea, man. Like, I wouldn't say it would be a waste of money to try it, to see what you feel. And even if it's, and here's the thing that people are like, well, it's all psychological. It's all psychological. So what? So what? What if it is? What if it is psychological, but you feel better? Placebo effect is a real deal, man. Like they've determined that over years and years and years of testing. So what difference does it make? If you take your shoes off and walk around and you're like, oh my God, it makes me feel so much better. Does it really matter why? Or does it just matter that you feel better and you're more productive and you're happier? I don't know. Depends on how it fits in your life. So, I don't know. Hunter says, because $71 to $154 is a bit for just a placebo. You can make them. You can make the mats. You can take your fucking shoes off and stand outside for 20 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 seconds. I don't know. Maybe they got something going on with these lizard people. And maybe just maybe, if we get enough people to stop letting them take our energy, they'll just leave us alone. Leave us alone, lizard people. We have no more energy. Norman Quake. We have no more energy to give you. We have no more energy to give you. But that's the prison planet theory, that they're harvesting us. We are prisoners. The interesting part about it was they went down the path of souls and what happens when you die. Because all of these religions have this, well, a lot of religions have an afterlife. They have reincarnation. There's always something that happens when you die. And what this gentleman was theorizing, or whoever he listens to was theorizing, is that the light at the end of the tunnel, the light that you see when you die, the afterlife, the reincarnation, all of it is just a trick to reset your soul into entering the energy farm again. As your body dies, you drift off, your soul leaves your physical body, your battery is depleted, you run your cycles, you're no longer good, you're damaged. And as you leave your body, you go down the tunnel of light and flash, reset into a new battery, and away we go. Think about it. Oh, Yeah, this is going to be fun. Tomorrow we'll talk Trump. Maybe not just Papa Trump. We might be talking about more than one Trump. We might be talking about more than one Trump. I'll be sure to keep that on the list and start stockpiling more conspiracies for next week. Maybe we'll hit one a day. Maybe we'll hit one every other day. We'll see what comes up. I think these are fun to talk about. I mean, there is a thread of truth in every story, right? Like if it was so wackadoodle that there was no thread of truth in any of it, I don't think it could take hold. I think nobody would start to listen. So I think there's a thread of truth. I think there is some more, some less. But pulling at those threads can be fun. Pulling at those threads can definitely be fun. So Rewilder Life says ick on the Trump. Oh no. This is good stuff. This is quality. This has nothing to do with don't worry. You'll be recording this one to send to your kids too. Oh, guys, you like the shirt? United States Post-Apocalypse. SOE. Pick it up on SOE.com. Like he needs me to fucking sell his shit. Man. Like I said, today's laundry day. Trip to get groceries. It's always a fun time. It's always full of stories. So be sure to swing back with us tomorrow. We'll have a fun-filled Friday. John Palmer says, where is the thread in the flat earth? Oh God, I started getting flat earthers like hardcore the other day. I had to shut it down. I was like, oh Jesus. Flat earthers. They're fun. We'll talk about some flat earth at some point and ponderance. Where is the thread in the flat earth? I don't know. Maybe that's why no one really believes it. Rewilder Life says no magna or MAGA or whatever. Make America great still or again or once or whatever. No, this isn't MAGA shit. This is better than that. Anyway, you're gonna want to tune in tomorrow. It'll be fun. It's a send them off to the weekend Friday. Yeah, we'll talk about the little sleuthing I didn't get today about the whole hubbub here around the restaurant across the street. Did some digging on that. It was pretty easy to find out about a lot of stuff. Rewilder Life says she's got fog today. Are there giants coming? No, there's no eclipse today. There is no eclipse today. Oh, John Palmer says Trump Jr. is going to be vice president. So we're going to have Trump Sr. and Trump Jr. just in case they do something to Trump. There's still a Trump. We got double Trump. Is that like a protected jack in spades when you got double Trump? A guarded jack. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here. If you're interested, you can go check out old Scrambling and Pickle Pete or whatever he goes by in my chat, since his main account is banned from commenting in my chat. He's gonna be on for another hour or so after this over from the left coast, talking lizard people. Following up, he's gonna piggytail off my lizard people story and talk about lizard people himself. So if you really want to go off the deep end, go check out old Pickle Pete. Other than that, I appreciate you guys listening. If you enjoyed the show, it's always free to hit that like, share, and subscribe to return value for value. Please consider joining one of the YouTube memberships. Use those Amazon links and all those affiliate links and discount codes and things I have listed over at thelotsproject.com. Or you can listen on any value for value platform like Podverse or Fountain.fm. Other than that, guys, it's Thursday. Enjoy the Thursday. Enjoy the Friday Eve. Stick it out one more. We'll wrap it up tomorrow. We'll head into that weekend. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be an okay day here, and we'll make it through. We'll guys talk to you later. Have a good one. See you then.
Shining